Welcome to our Year 3 and 4 Harvest Assembly.
Thank you for joining us virtually.
At this time of year we enjoy sharing our work with you and celebrating harvest.
Unfortunately, we are unable to be together at this time, but thank you for watching. Year 3 are going to talk about harvest and then share their poems with you. Year 4 would then like to take over and talk about cheetah food.
We will begin with some information about harvest.
A lot of the food that we eat is grown or reared in farms across the countryside, as well as dairy farms that are produced milk, and livestock farms rearing cattle and sheep. Many other farmers grow a wide variety of crops such as grain, fruit and vegetables.
When a crop has grown and it's ready to eat, the farmers must collect it from the fields.
This is known as the harvest. Depending upon the crops, the process of harvest involves a lot.
Grain crops such as wheat and barley are collected by huge combine harvesters. Some fruits are picked by special tool machines which tower over the trees. Some are picked by hand. You may have even seen a picker in the local area.
Farmers plant their crops at various times throughout the year, depending on the growing patterns of each crop. As a result, different foods are harvested at different times of the year.
But in all costs, once harvest farmers want to get produce to the markets, shops as fast as possible, so that when you eat it, it's nice and ripe.
You may wonder why you are able to get lots of fruit and vegetables all year round. That's because a lot of different and out of season fruit and vegetables are grown in far away countries and are shipped offload to the UK. This way we can all buy the food that we want when we want. Year 3 would like to share their poems with you.
The trees are being hit by people. The apples are falling down and being eaten. People are rising up and eating breakfast. At the Harvest Festival, people are meeting.
The wind makes the apples slowly fall off the trees.
The wind makes the trees sway from side to side. The oranges fall on the trees very fast. The water in the hedgerows like tide.
It is autumn at the farm. The leaves are falling onto the ground. The leaves are multicolored: red, orange, yellow, and brown. They front and glow in the midday sun.
Harvest is an amazing time. Trees take time to grow. The hay gets picked because animals need food in the winter. The hay is fabulous and yellow.
The fruit is as yummy as chocolate. The harvest moon shines bright.
The weather is cold and rainy. to vegetables, as big like a bird. The sky is as golden as the sun, as people go hunting.
As the autumn sun rises, farmers give us something sweet. Whirling giant tractors travel along the fields, collecting the golden wheat. The reflective silver moon up in the sky shines bright in the dark night. The morning has come and the golden sun shines bright.
When we bite into a tasty apple, we are munching inside our mouths. As we finish it, we can hear the nut crunching as it goes down.
Food is delicious and nutritious. Lovely, yummy, pineapple. The crops slowly are getting ready. The farmers are harvesting the ripe apple.
As the
bright sun shines on the earth, glowing on the red tomato, causing a reflection. We gather all the delicious food to place in a box for the collection. At our harvest celebration, we give healthy food to the poor. When the helpful harvest farmers, we always open up the door. At the harvest festival, generous people gather around. Lots of joyful chattering create a tremendous sound.
Welcome to the Year 3 and 4 Harvest Festival. Year 4 have been researching Tudor food alongside the topic of Tudors and Stuarts. We have looked at what a Tudor diet consisted of for the different classes of society,
As well as some eating habits of some famous Tudors.
Tudors liked to drink wine if they were wealthy and weak beer if they were not.
most people drank beer as it was much cleaner than water to drink. Even children? Yes, even children. It was brewed with barley and was considered quite nutritious. Someone who really enjoyed their food and drink was Henry VIII.
It said that his annual drinks were as close to 6 million a pound. It's quite a bar tab. He's even wrote some poems about King Henry VIII and his turbulent times as king. Would you like to hear some? Henry VIII was a heck of a guy. He liked to go hunting and made ladies cry. He had 6 wives and plenty of knives that ended up losing their silence lives.
He didn't know much about King Henry VIII. He divorced Catherine in order of faith. He claimed to be the head of the church. Everyone else thought he was cursed.
Henry VIII used to be nice, but he fell from his horse and came back in his spice. He said to his people, "I am strong," but everyone thought that he was quite wrong. They didn't eat any snack, chocolate or ice cream or even chips, but they did have things to munch on, like dried apples dipped in honey, chips, biscuits and yeoman's pudding. No Sour Patch Kids.
Shoelaces.
They didn't have them either.
Actually, they would have been a drink inside chips and crisps in the late 16th century when Sir Walter Raleigh brought potatoes back from South America.
One thing they would not have is a refrigerator to keep things cold and fresh.
They would have to use what they had to stop meat rotting and giving them food poisoning.
They would rub salt into meat to draw the moisture out and stop bacteria growing on it.
They would also pickle things in a salty water called brine, something which we still use today to preserve food.
Thank you for watching our presentation. Bye!
Now we are going to look at the food we like and the food from the Tudor times.
We like chocolate. I wonder if the Tudors like chocolate.
But they didn't have any cocoa beans.
I think they would love it like me.
And me.
And me.
And me. Maybe they could get their hands on some white chocolate. I don't think so. not fair.
Go.
Rich Chews eat 1 to 2 kilos of meat per day. That's 10 times as much as people eat nowadays.
They also had strawberries and cream on the menu.
And there was no vegetarian option.
Hang on a minute. We don't eat meat. That's not fair.
Do you think they had fridges like us?
No!
They had to keep dairy food in salt, sugar and water to keep them fresh for a couple of days.
That sounds like hard work.
Dairy food was only for the poor.
And the rich only use dairy to cook.
Thank you for listening to our interesting facts about tuna food.
Now